Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining this morning. My name's Mo. Just going to adjust my mat and we're going to get started. So if you have a mat, go ahead and lay it out. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel. You can even do yoga just on your floor or carpet. If you have a block that you like to use, you can place that at the top of your mat. And when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves down to our mats, make our way to child's pose. So press your hips back just as far as is comfortable on your knees. Rest your forearms on your mat. Bring the center of your forehead down. Take these first few moments to connect with your breath and connect with your mat. Just notice the inhale and the exhale. Press the center of your forehead down. Slowly roll your forehead just an inch to one side. Come back to the center. Go an inch to the other side. Do it one more time. And then center your forehead on your mat. Start to lengthen your breath. On your next inhale, take your right hand, reach up to the top center of your mat, left arm out like a T. Inhale. Exhale, weave the left arm under your body, maybe turning your head to the side, left side of your head on your mat. Walk your right hand up, coming to spider tip fingers, and take a breath here. Release, come back to child's pose. Left hand reaches to the top center of the mat, right arm out like a T. Inhale. Exhale, weave the right arm under. Turn so the right side of your head is on your mat. Walk your left hand up, coming to spider tip fingers, and take a breath. Come back to child's pose. Take two more breaths, in through your nose and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, press up onto all fours. Stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Start to move through cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, pull the belly up and in, tuck your tailbone, and round your shoulders. As you round up in your cat stretch, drop the crown of your head down toward your mat. Do one more. Come back to neutral tabletop. Lift your right arm and your left leg up. Flex your left foot. Spread your fingers. Bring your elbow and your knee in. Stretch back out, lengthening your spine, and release. Switch. Left arm, right leg. Spread your fingers, flex your foot. Bring your elbow and your knee in. Stretch back out and release. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, your first downward facing dog. And then adjust your downward dog so that you're comfortable. Hands and feet can take up more of the width of your mat or the length of your mat. Soften through your elbows and your knees. Drop your heels a little closer to the earth. Start to walk your dog out slowly, bending into one knee, dropping the other heel, waking up the backs of your legs. Pause in stillness. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, inhale. Exhale, ragdoll. Knees soften. Press into the four corners of your feet. Maybe shift your weight a little bit farther forward. You can hold in stillness or maybe sway from side to side if that feels good. Come back to the center. Release your elbows, toe heel your feet together. Roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way, mountain pose. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins, flat back. Walk out, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, push the mat forward. High plank, chin out in front of your fingertips. Pull your navel to your spine. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. Hands by your ribs, two cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just a small lift. Child's pose, press back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one more breath here. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Pull your shoulder blades toward your hips. Look to the back of your mat. Shift forward, high plank. Belly button in. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to the mat. Hands by your ribs. Two cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift the back of your head toward the sky. Child's pose. Take a full breath in as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. High plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Tops of your feet down. Two cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Belly buttons in. Child's pose. Press your hips back. Lengthen your spine. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank, or all the way to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. Chair pose. Knees behind your toes. Belly button in. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Vinyasa. High plank. Chaturanga or to your mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Right foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Reach through your fingertips. Bend into the front knee. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. High plank. Chaturanga or to your mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Seal the outside of your right foot, pressing the mound of your pinky toe into your mat. Hands come down, vinyasa. Or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Vinyasa. Breathe. Right foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Feel the outside of your left foot. Open, warrior two. Spread your fingers. Gaze over the right fingertips. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps. Warrior one, rise. Lifting your heart. Open, warrior two. Reach through your fingertips. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step to the top of your mat, mounds of your big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to chair. Pressing your hips toward the back of your mat. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Keep your core engaged. Soften your elbows and your knees. Right foot steps, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa, or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps, warrior one, warrior two, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, Vinyasa flow. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Right knee in alignment with the ankle. Left hand plants, twist. Right arm up, look for your thumb. Bring your right hand down. Rise, crescent lunge. Lifting your left heel like you're standing on the back wall. Square your hips. Pull your navel to your spine. Hands to heart center. Twist. Left elbow over the right thigh. Stay here or expand through your arms, spreading your fingers. Lift your belly away from your thigh. Rise, crescent lunge. Warrior two, seal the outside of your left foot. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Right forearm down on your thigh, left arm up. Now lift the right side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Take a breath here. Warrior two, lift. Hands to the mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Left hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. You can also drop the left knee. We want to keep the left hip up, right arm up, spreading your fingers. Take a breath. Come back to high plank, Vinyasa. Your journey back to downward facing dog. In through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips, left knee in alignment with your ankle. Right hand plants, twist, left arm up, look for your thumb. Bring your left hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Lifting your chest, square your hips, right heel up, hands to heart center, twist, right elbow over the left thigh. Stay here or expand through your arms, spreading your fingers. Lift your belly, crescent lunge, lift. Warrior two. Now seal the outside of your right foot. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up. Lift your left side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Got a nice diagonal line from our right fingertips to our right heel. Warrior two. Hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. You can drop the right knee, left arm up. Now lift your right hip as high as you can. Maybe you take the bicep over the ear, and nice long side body stretch. High plank. Vinyasa. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step to the top of your mat, mounds of your big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Knees behind your toes. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Drop to skiers pose, getting low. Hands to heart center. Twist, left elbow over the right thigh. Lift your belly, stay here or expand. Spreading your fingers, reaching through your fingertips. Take a breath. Skiers pose. Drop your hips, chest up. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Take your peace fingers, grab your big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, bending your elbows. Let gravity pull the crown of your head down. Take 2 more breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Release your toes. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, rise, chair pose. Drop to skiers. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist the other way. Right elbow over the left thigh this time. Pulling your right knee back. Try to keep your knees together. Stay here or expand. Spreading your fingers, lifting the belly. Skiers pose. Knees behind your toes. 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Gorilla. Bring the palms of your hands under your feet. Toes at your wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let your knees soften. Let gravity pull the crown of your head toward your mat. Take 1 more breath. Release your hands, garland pose. Mounds of your big toes together. Drop your hips as far as is comfortable on your knees. Knees go out wide. Walk your hands forward. Drop your head between your arms and reconnect with your breath as you lengthen your spine. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take 1 more breath. Hands plant, legs go back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rise. High mountain, Tadasana. Pause in mountain pose. We're going to go through some balance. Press into the 4 corners of your left foot as you lift your right knee. Arms out like a T. Eagle on the right. Right leg over. Right arm under. Lift your elbows to the height of your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades in, Tadasana. Eagle on the left. Lift your left knee as you press into your right foot. Left leg over. Left arm under. Find your drishti, your gaze. Tadasana. Press into the four corners of your left foot as you lift your right knee. Fly back, airplane pose. Press your palms down, flex your foot, little up dog in your spine. Hands to heart center, half moon. Left hand to your mat or to a block or maybe a water bottle. Right arm up, flex your foot, pulling your toes toward your face. Imagine the whole backside of your body pressed against a wall. Bring your right hand down, standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward your left foot, nose toward your knee, right leg up. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Tadasana. Press into the four corners of your right foot as you lift your left knee. Fly back, airplane pose. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand to the mat or block. Left leg up, left arm up, spreading your fingers. And again, imagine the whole backside of your body pressed against the wall. Breathe. Bring your left hand down, standing leg splits. Walk your hands back toward the right foot, nose toward your knee. Stretch through the left heel. Lower the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tree pose, right side. Right foot to the inside of your left leg above or below the knee. Hopefully your balance is a little better than mine this morning. You can stay right here or grow your tree. Lift your heart, take a breath, bring your hands back to heart center. Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tree pose, left side. Lift your rib cage, stay here, or grow your tree. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Step to the top of your mat. Give your legs a shake. Pause in mountain pose. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Your journey back to downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the left leg, extended pyramid stretch. Right knee is soft, we're folding over the right leg. Triangle. Right hand to your ankle, your shin, maybe a block. Left arm opens. Now stack your lungs. Lift your right side body. Press into your feet. Take the bicep over the ear. Reach for where the ball and ceiling meet. Take a breath. On your next inhale, rise, warrior two. Pivot your toes so that they face each other. I'm just going to turn around so I don't have my back to you. Bring your hands around to the small of your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hips go back. Drop the crown of your head down. Lift your arms up off your back. Keep your belly button in. Release your hands under your face. Bend your elbows and pull the crown of your head down. Right hand plants. Left arm comes up for a twist. Look for your thumb. And release. Left hand plants. Right arm comes up for a twist. And release. Shift your weight onto the balls of your feet. Bend your elbows. Try to bring the crown of your head a little closer to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat. Step your left foot halfway up and out like you're standing on train tracks. Hands to your shin, your mat, your block. Fold, pyramid. Press your hips toward the back of the mat. Left foot steps to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. High mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten the left leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the left leg. Extended pyramid stretch. Triangle. Left hand to your shin, your ankle, a block. Right arm up. Stack your lungs. Lift your left side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the right side of your mat. Line up your feet as you bring your hands around. Maybe grab opposite elbows or come to reverse namaste. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Crown of your head down. Release your hands under your face. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn your fingertips around. Walk your hands through your legs as far as you can. Then plant your hands, bend your elbows, and pull the crown of your head down. Breathe. And release. Inhale, halfway lift. Pivot your toes toward the top of the mat. Pyramid. Step halfway up and out like you're standing on train tracks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Pyramid. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. High mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Shift forward, high plank, belly button in. Lower all the way down to the mat. Lay the tops of your feet down, hands by your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Elbows under your shoulders, press up on your forearms, Sphinx. Lift your chest, lift your belly, tilt your hip points forward, fully engage the lower half of your abdomen, and release. You can repeat Cobra or Sphinx or go to Locust. Arms can be overhead, out to the sides, or down, reaching toward your feet. Flex your feet on your inhale, lift. Lift your chest, lift your thighs. Crown of your head being pulled forward, heels being pulled back, and release. Bring your hands around, one hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead on your hands, bend your knees, and windshield wiper your legs from side to side, releasing the lower back. Stretch your legs back out, press back, child's pose. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift your weight onto one side. We're going to swing our legs around out in front of us and lower ourselves all the way onto our backs. Bring your feet hip to shoulder distance apart, toes pointed straight off the end of your mat, arms at your sides. On your inhale, rise, bridge pose. Press into the four corners of both feet. Lift your thighs toward the sky. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Knock your knees together. Bring them apart. Inhale, rise, bridge. You can keep your arms by your sides, or if you like, maybe roll your shoulders under, or you can interlace your fingers and extend your arms under your torso. Take a breath here and release. Knock your knees together. Bring them apart. One more time, bridge. Inhale, rise. Work to fully extend your hips, pressing your thighs up. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your feet apart the width of the mat, arms out like a T. Knock your knees together. Constructive rest. Take a breath. Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and breathe. Lift your knees up. Pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a squeeze. Legs up. Hands behind your head. Lower your right leg to a hover for switches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Breathe. 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Bring your hands under your bottom. Mounds of your big toes together. Now lower your legs 30% toward your hover. Go another 30, keeping your lower back down. To your hover, lift your head, peek at your toes, circle your legs out and up. We'll do it again. Lower 30% toward your hover. Another 30. Now your hover is the lowest point. You can take your legs, keeping the lower back down. Circle out and up. We're going to do it one more time. Lower 30. Another 30. To your hover, lift your head, peek at your toes, circle out and up, knees to chest. Take a breath. Come to tabletop position, hands behind your head, lift up on your C curve for bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Straighten the leg. 9, 8, 7, 6. Flex your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Bring your feet down. We're going to do a supine pigeon. Arms at our sides. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee and cross the ankle over the top of the thigh. Take your right hand and press the knee away. If you feel a good stretch in your right hip, you can stay right here or lift your foot up. Hands behind the left thigh or maybe even up on your shin. Continue to press the right knee away from your shoulder and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take one more breath and release. Left leg up, bend the knee, cross the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Take your left hand and press the knee away. You can stay here or lift your foot, flexing both feet. Hands behind the thigh, pulling in. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out. One more breath. And release. Full body stretch. Bring your knees back in. Lift both legs up. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Arms at your sides. And now press your shoulders down. Mounds of your big toes are together. We're flexing our feet like we're standing on the ceiling. Press your sacrum into your mat. Reconnect with your breath here. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Knees to chest. Stretch your left leg out. Keep the right knee pulled in. Circle your ankle. Go the other way. Supine twist. Left hand pulls the right knee across the midline of your body. Right arm out like a T. Roll your chest to face the sky. You can look straight up or maybe turn your head toward your right hand. Take a breath here. And stretch that right leg back out. Bring the left knee in. Circle your ankle. Go the other way. Supine twist. Breathe. And come back to the center. Lift both knees up. Now lift your feet for happy baby. Take your knees and your feet out wide. Grab the bottoms of your feet and pull down. You can hold in stillness or maybe rock from side to side, giving your back a little massage. Come back to the center. Release your feet and pause in a reclined butterfly. Hands on your thighs. Press your lower back into your mat. Make your way to Shavasana, corpse pose. Close your eyes and bring your focus back to your breath. Bring your awareness back to your physical body, the space that surrounds you. Make small movements through your hands and your feet. Bend your knees, planting your feet on your mat. Roll to one side. Pause here for a breath. Push yourself up to a simple seated position. Rest your hands on your thighs. Sit up tall, close your eyes, and take a breath. Inhale, arms up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye. With gratitude, namaste. Namaste, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining. And have a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you next time.